big fights out there. Look, I'm not going to mention any names, but we see losses, and I say, look, there's plenty of tomato cans in the heavyweight division. You know, they shouldn't be where they are. You know, I rank a lot of these in the top 10 as useless. They're only there because the promoters has got them there. Really, did he belong there? No. They should be sweeping up the gym in my eyes.
So that's why Johnny Fisher's dad eats Chinese food, is it? Hey? He's a part-time welder, is he, as well?
Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? You know who it is. It's Russell here from Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing. We say the things that nobody dares say. We say the things that you don't even dream about yourselves. There's half of you that are watching are license holders that don't say a thing, dare yous. Oh, we don't say, oh, we want to stay in, we had it and break top. Right. Some proper hardcore chat today. I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but I am a little bit concerned about certain fighters that, what's the word? Certain fighters that are not fighting for British titles, and I'm wondering if they're going to do. I'm just going to reel a few off here. Pretty simple stuff in it, really. You know I'm a stat man, don't you? I could give you statistics till come out my ear holes. We'll start with Conor Benn first. Good old Conor Benn. I like to rinse him. 26 next birthday. He's 21 and 0. Like his father. He didn't want to go near a British title, did he? In case he gets beat. So why is that? Why are these people telling us the this and that? The roadmen, the serial killers, the death row men. And they're fighting all the fighting. And then they go and miss all them levels. And then jumping in with bigger men who've been fighting for a long time at super middle. I don't get that. I see bad things happening with that fight. I don't know. See all the bad taste in it, really. You know, this messing with weights and stuff like that. It's a bit like these press conferences that we're watching recently, and you know, in Saudi Arabia, and Eddie Hearn trying to big the regime up there. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But Conor Benn's been nowhere near a British title. And we'll go to the other end of the scale here. Somebody who's 30-year-old next, Darren Tetley. He's 21 and 3 now. He's lost 3 of his last 4 fights. All he's got on his record is a WBO European belt, but he's not. He was 20 and 0 at one point, Darren Tetley, and he'd not been near a British title shot. He was 20 and 0, 21 and 3 now, and like I said, the only belt he's got at home is a WBO European. I mean, come on. People talk about Lonsdale belts and this and that, and it's just a blatant disrespect. Anybody who's won a Lonsdale belt, it's something that you can cherish forever, isn't it? I don't think anybody realizes how important the Lonsdale belt is. Each individual belt is handcrafted. They're like £10,000 each individual belt. That's what they're worth. But the painting on them it's so different. Everybody's is different. That's why it's a special belt. And I just don't see people queuing up to get that belt, and they're wanting to pad records out and go trinket route. Who's advising these people? These managers, and a lot of them are trainer managers, they don't have fighters' best interests at heart. I want to say people, I know it's fighters. They don't have the best interests at heart. They don't want to go the traditional route. I'm sick of banging on about it. Trinket belts, what good are they? What good are they? What are you gonna do? Show them your grandkids? You want to show them a Lonsdale belt, lads? It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So Darren Tetley, he was 20 and 0, nowhere near a British title. He's now 21 and 3, losing 3 of his last 4. Where's he going now? Where's he heading? You never get that back now. That He's probably gone by his peak British level he were at some point. That's what probably missed him now. Just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And we can't really have a go at Dennis McCann because there's still time for him. But he's in mix here, Dennis McCann. Now I want you to watch him because he's going to go the same way as these. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But let me tell you this. He's 22 next, Dennis McCann. 13-0. And you know, he's not fought for a British title yet. But maybe he should. Maybe he might do it next 4 or 5 fights. But so I don't think he will. So just keep an eye on Dennis McCann. Is he going to go for a British title? We're going to see. I keep hearing big things about him, but I don't hear him screaming for a British title. Maybe they might want it behind the scenes. Maybe there might be problems making it. I don't know. Maybe people might not want to fight him. He might be a bogeyman. He might be a roadman killer, but he's multi-skilled and he's a talent. So I want to see him in a British title fight this year or next year. Archie Sharp, he's another favourite of mine. He's 28-year-old next. 22-0. Archie Sharp. 28 next. 22-0. Never been near a British title fight. Why? Why is this? Why is this? But he's got a WBO European and he's defending this WBO Global. Let me say that again. Global. You heard that, didn't you? Global. The WBO Global. Unbelievable. And there's another one here. Campbell, Hands of Stone. Hatton, 8-0. He's not going to go near a British title. If he does, I will be amazed. But he won't. Because they don't risk it with gimmick fights. Now, I'm not saying Sharp and McCann are gimmick fights, but it looks like Sharp, if he don't get a move on it next 18 months, he might miss British scene. There's time for McCann. But Hatton, they're not going to put him near the British. You get beat. So what is he doing? Why don't they put him on smaller shows, build him up that way instead of putting him on big shows? Let him get his confidence because he's way off British level. I'd be surprised if he wins the belt at all. If he does, I'll be very, very surprised. But they've got a lot of work to do with him. But he should have been built up slowly. He's already had a few gifts and he had his 8 fights. But the point I want to make is it the Boxing Board of Control? Are they asking too much money or people don't want to work with them? What is happening? Why are these guys here not challenging for British titles? That's just my opinion. I think it's a very special belt. Hey, Terry, look who it is. He's begging me to go back in here.
Please.
He's begging me to
Russell.
go back. Come to see me, desperate, mate. Nobody knows what they're doing up there now.
I've lost my way.
People who own a British title belt, I always have massive respect for them. I just like to feel it sometimes, the British title belt. Get it on my shoulder. I've got some pictures somewhere of me when I was fat as a pig. I think I've got Josh Wales belt on one side, and I think I've got Liam Cameron's Commonwealth on the other. But the British title is a special belt, and I want to see lads fighting for it. South Yorkshire Packaging Services, which is owned by Kevin, they give me an office, and that don't they? Well, they're backing Quinn Ahmed, and we want Quinn Ahmed to win a British title in future. That's got to be every fighter's dream, and I want to win a British title. I want to be a British champion. You don't hear people when they're 15, 16 as amateurs at school saying, you know what, I'm going to win a WBO Global. You know, I'm going to trinket belts. What are they? Get a British title. Or go traditional route, area English British, or area English Commonwealth British. Just get that. I want to see these belts more active, and you know, I think that's the problem. If we start from bottom and everybody starts showing respect to all these belts, everybody wants to fight for them, and then we can get a proper trade fight. You know, it's a good trade fight. It's a pick'em. It's a 50-50. That's what we want. We don't want these future superstars turning up, knocking waste men about for WBO Globals on a Bricktop show, do we? No offense against Bricktop, but Bricktop should know my feelings by now about the traditional route. But they want to go this way, don't they, and get rankings, and it's all about money, innit? Don't chat legacy to me when you wanting to make it about money. So I want to see more people going for a British title. I don't think that's a lot to answer to. I don't think that's a lot to ask. I'd like to see Nathan Gorman go for it down the line as well. And he's a fighting lad, isn't he, Nathan Gorman? He'll know the value of the British title, because I know how much the British title meant to Hughie Fury when he got it, and Tyson and Carl Froch. He won his outright. You know, the British title is something to be treasured. I mean, I must be going out of my mind. I must be going out of my mind doing this. I must be. I must like it. But yes, so I think that's about it really. What's this here? Green flag cover. Oh, green flag director. Green flag, read to sort green flag out. I know that on my list today. Right. Okie dokie. Right, so peace out, keep on trucking, keep spotting boxing, don't have nightmares. I hope you've liked the video. I've got a bit of time on my hands now, because I'm just waiting to get to hospital for my last scan, but I'm told it ain't going to be today now. So it's all good in it, but so I might as well get some inserts done on this to jazz it up a bit. Okie dokie. Thanks for tuning in. Can I just give a big shout out to Factory Fixers at Rotherham? It's a company owned by Richard, my friend. Factory Fixers, what they do, they parachute their workers into factories and they turn it all around, you know, get everything running properly and this and that. Well, Richard's sponsoring a kid called Adam Butterworth, who's making his MMA debut anytime. I don't know if there's any MMA guys out there, but I think he's a local lad, Adam Butterworth, so if you can get behind him, okie dokie. All right. Peace out.
Pop, pop, bang!